Toronto is the largest city in Canada and one of the most diverse cities in the world. Our population is nearly 3 million in 2014, and we have recently passed Chicago as the fourth largest city in North America. Our downtown is booming. As of 2014, we have 138 cranes building condos and commercial buildings in the downtown, which we know will continue over the next 10 years. The result has been a significant growth, 4 times the growth in our suburbs in downtown in the past 5 years, and we see that continuing into 2015 and beyond. Toronto is one of the most diverse cities in the world. In excess of 50% of our population was actually born outside of Toronto and outside of Canada.
Toronto's diversity is very important to it. You can do business in any language here. You can eat any kind of food. You can enjoy the entertainment from any sort of culture, whether it's live performance, whether it's screen-based. And really, that makes a city really livable because you can interact with anyone, enjoy anything, and really see the world through Toronto's eyes. Toronto is the leading center of all business in Canada. The top 5 banks in Canada are based in Toronto. 80% of the largest R&D, law, high-tech firms, they're based right here in the city of Toronto. It really is a full-service city when it comes to business, economy, and the drive to be one of the best cities in the world. Toronto is host to so many attractions and events that really are a signature of what Toronto has to offer the world. We host one of the largest Caribbean festivals around the world. Last year, for the first time, World Pride was held in Toronto. Toronto is one of the leading centers for film production around the world. In fact, the last 3 years, Toronto has had over $1 billion spent in on-location filming. It also, of course, is the home to the world's greatest film festival, which is the Toronto International Film Festival. Whether you're coming into Toronto to catch a street festival, a film festival, or just be part of the great attractions that we have to offer, Toronto really is a place to visit and live and enjoy yourself.
The 2015 Pan Am and Parapan American Games are happening next July and August 2015 here in Toronto and the Greater Golden Horseshoe. There's been a $1.5 billion investment, unprecedented in this region in sport infrastructure, and those athletes are going to be competing on world-class facilities going for gold. One of the great things that's been happening with these facilities is that they're being developed with a strong community focus. And that focus and that legacy will benefit Torontonians for years to come. I'd like to invite everyone to come and visit Toronto during the games and experience everything else that this city has to offer.
City of Toronto employs about 55,000 employees, has a 2014 operating budget of about $11 billion and a 10-year capital plan of about $30 billion. We provide approximately 100 municipal services, ranging from transit and transportation to police and emergency services to water and wastewater and hydro utilities, inclusive of social services and social housing, which many North American cities do not provide. We have now 36 service areas that we measure, along with 600 measures that include both costs and quality of service. The result is Ontario literally are leaders not just in Canada and North America, but across the world in municipal service benchmarking and performance measurement. In May of 2014, the University of Toronto, along with the City of Toronto, hosted a Global City Summit moving forward with an ISO standard related to performance measurement across the globe.
City data, as important as it is in this world of globalizing cities, has not been even. It hasn't been according to standardized definitions and methodologies. The World Council on City Data here at the University of Toronto was created for the purposes of assisting cities to show conformity to the new standard ISO 37120, the set of indicators on city services and quality of life. The World Council on City Data invites all cities to be involved in the 37120 process. City managers will start to be able to, for example, benchmark not only against their own internal city's progress, but they can start to compare themselves globally.
The World Benchmarking Initiative, including the new ISO standards, is a methodology for all of us to work together, to learn from one another, to meet the challenges of the future.